Stickman animations are blowing up on YouTube. Millions of views with ridiculously simple videos. But here's the crazy part. Most of these creators have zero animation experience. Just look at some unfiltered guy. 9 videos, 327k subs, pulling in up to 10k a month. Or Productive Peter and The Blurb. They're practically printing cash. So how are they doing it? 2 words, free AI. In under 2 hours, creators are using ChatGPT to write relatable scripts like procrastination. We've all been there. And turning them into viral 3D Stickman stories with tools like CapCut. But here's the twist. Miss the key tips I share at the end, and your AI videos could get demonetized overnight. YouTube just dropped a game-changing update on AI content policies. Don't skip the end. The key to successful Stickman animation videos lies in selecting the right niche, something relatable, engaging, and shareable. Niches like motivation, humor, self-improvement, and educational content perform exceptionally well because they tap into everyday experiences and emotions. Today's example, procrastination, is perfect because everyone's guilty of it at some point. But how do you quickly create an engaging script without spending hours brainstorming? This is where ChatGPT becomes your best friend. Don't worry, the exact prompt you'll need to type into ChatGPT is attached in the document linked below, so you won't have to guess. Just copy and paste, and within seconds you'll have a script filled with relatable scenarios, humor, and helpful tips on overcoming procrastination. Once you have the generated script, briefly skim through it and make small adjustments to reflect your personal voice or add relatable anecdotes. This ensures your video feels authentic and genuinely connects with your viewers. In just a few minutes, you've selected a perfect niche and effortlessly crafted a highly engaging script. Now, you're ready for the next step. Now that you have your script, it's time to give your Stickman characters a voice. Tools like 11 Labs provide incredibly realistic and engaging AI-generated voiceovers for free, perfect for creating professional-sounding YouTube videos. Simply choose a casual, friendly voice to match your video's conversational tone. Paste your script segments into 11 Labs, one at a time, generating short clips for each scene to make editing easier later on. Pro tip: listen to each generated voiceover carefully, adjusting the pacing slightly if needed. With your voiceover clips now ready, you're one step closer to creating a viral animation. Now it's time for the magic, turning your engaging script into visually stunning 3D Stickman animations. First, open ChatGPT and use the prompt attached in the description doc below. This prompt is specifically designed to instruct ChatGPT to generate clear, detailed descriptions of Stickman characters and scenes related directly to your script on procrastination. For instance, if your script mentions someone endlessly scrolling their phone, ChatGPT will vividly describe a Stickman character sitting at a desk, slumped back, scrolling aimlessly with exaggerated boredom. Each scene, generated by ChatGPT, will include character poses, facial expressions, and even suggestions for background elements, everything you need to visually convey your story. Simply copy these descriptions into free, beginner-friendly 3D modeling tools like Blender or other accessible online resources. Following ChatGPT's guidance, you'll quickly bring your Stickman characters to life without needing complex technical skills. To make this even simpler, start with shorter scenes, 5-10 seconds each, focusing on single, relatable actions. A few scene examples you could create based on procrastination include: Scene 1. A Stickman lounging back, phone in hand, endlessly scrolling social media while clearly neglecting important tasks. Scene 2. Another Stickman sitting at a cluttered desk, staring blankly at a pile of books, clearly overwhelmed and choosing to procrastinate instead. Scene 3. A Stickman repeatedly getting distracted by notifications, visibly struggling to stay focused. Remember, each generated scene can be downloaded individually and labeled clearly. By using ChatGPT-generated descriptions, you're eliminating the hardest part of animation, figuring out what your scene should look like. Instead, you're guided clearly through every step of scene creation, making the process smooth and enjoyable. Within minutes, you'll have multiple engaging, visually appealing Stickman scenes ready to piece together. You've got your engaging script, professional-sounding voiceovers, and incredible 3D Stickman animations ready to go. Now, it's time to bring everything together seamlessly using CapCut. First, open CapCut and start a new project, importing all your clearly labeled scene clips and matching voiceover audio files. Begin by placing your first scene onto the timeline, followed by its corresponding voiceover clip directly beneath it. Carefully align the visuals with the audio, ensuring perfect timing so viewers remain engaged. Repeat this step for each subsequent scene, creating a smooth storytelling experience that naturally flows from start to finish. Transitions are your secret weapon for maintaining viewer attention and making your video look polished and professional. CapCut offers numerous dynamic transitions like slide, zoom, fade, or even flashy effects. For example, use a zoom transition to emphasize dramatic moments. CapCut also allows you to enhance your storytelling with on-screen text captions or playful animations annotations. Add humorous or relatable text pop-ups to highlight key moments. Finally, take advantage of CapCut's built-in color filters and adjustments to ensure consistent visual style across your scenes. Stick to a simple, clean aesthetic. This keeps viewers focused on your content rather than overly flashy effects. By combining clear audio, engaging visuals, seamless transitions, and thoughtful pacing, you've quickly created a captivating video ready to go viral. This editing process may feel like magic, especially given how quickly it comes together, but trust me, you've done it perfectly. Now your video is almost complete, and there's only one crucial step left: adding music and sound effects. CapCut comes loaded with free sound effects and background music, so you don't need to go anywhere else. Explore options that match your video's tone. For a procrastination-themed video, go for something light and playful, or slightly quirky to match the humor of your scenes. Once you find a good track, drag it onto your timeline and make sure it doesn't overpower your voiceover. Lower the volume to around 20 to 30% and adjust as needed so the narration remains crisp and clear. Sound effects are great for adding extra punch to moments. Remember, the goal isn't to overload the viewer, it's to enrich their experience. Keep it light, consistent, and balanced. And just like that, your animation is polished and ready to publish. Let's view how it looks.
So you're ambitious. You've got big dreams. You want to be successful and live the life you've always imagined. But there's a problem: you're lazy. You know exactly what you should be doing, yet you don't do it. And that leads to guilt. Not because you're incapable, but because deep down, you know you're meant for more. That guilt lingers for days, weeks, months, until eventually, it turns into acceptance. Then the new year rolls around. New goals? No, the same goals from last year. You start off strong, pumped by motivation and a little bit of delusion. But before you know it, procrastination sneaks in like that one annoying relative who shows up uninvited. Slowly, you fall back into the same lazy loop. And soon enough, you start calling yourself lazy.
Amazing what a video we produced, but now rumors are, those is that according to new YouTube policies, these can't be monetized. Let's talk monetization. With your video complete, polished, and ready to share, let's talk about turning this creativity into income. Stickman animation channels, especially those in relatable niches like self-help, motivation, and education, are goldmines for monetization. These videos are shareable, evergreen, and highly brand-friendly. Once your channel hits YouTube's monetization threshold, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, ad revenue starts rolling in. But that's just the beginning. You can land sponsorships, promote affiliate products, or even launch a digital course or ebook that ties into your niche. Now, remember that cliffhanger? Let's talk about YouTube's AI monetization policy. In 2024, YouTube clarified that AI-generated content can be monetized, but only if it offers original value. That means your Stickman animations, when paired with your script, voiceover, and personalized editing, fully qualify. Stay consistent, stay creative, and your channel will grow fast. You've got all the tools. Now go build something amazing.